So we've been behind the cameras for 25 years.
It's actually more.
More. I think this is actually, well, you're right. This is our 27th year. Gee, that makes me feel old. Anyway, the big thing is though, we've always filmed other people, haven't we?
Correct. Racing their cars or a feature on their car or something like that.
At the dyno, but generally it's always been somewhere else. We've never had our own place to film, and we've never actually really filmed ourselves much, have we?
Not much. Not our own cars.
No. So that's all about to change. So for the last few years, we've wanted to get our own place, somewhere we can film other people's cars, our cars, a bit of everything. But we thought, why not take it a one step further and create somewhere that we can use, but also you guys can use. And that's why we've come up with the idea of FullBOOST Garage. So the idea behind FullBOOST Garage is essentially it's a bit like a car club with benefits, isn't it? A place that you can come and work on your car, come and meet other car enthusiasts. We'll have events, we'll have giveaways, all sorts of stuff. More on that later.
There's a lot more in the pipeline though.
A lot more. One of the big problems with the car scene that, and I think a lot of people our age would agree with, the side of social media has good and bad points, and the bad side is a lot of people, I think, there's less interaction. So in order to do this isn't something like that we've come up 5 minutes ago.
No, this has been in the plan for a few years now.
We've been in here a little while just setting things up. We're not quite finished yet, but we thought we'd give you a little bit of an insight what we've been up to. A few people have been saying to me recently, hey, you haven't had as many videos in the last 6 months.
Big reason why.
This is the reason why. It's been taking up a lot of our spare time. All right, so the first thing we had to do was come up with a game plan of how we're going to lay this place out. You've really got to get that right from day dot, don't you? Because you can't really be moving things around once you've set up a workshop.
No, and it's a mix of what you guys will be doing in there and what we'll be doing in there. So the layout was important.
Yeah, so essentially we've come up with a solution where we've essentially got one side for us. It's a bit more like a media bay where we can film projects, products. We could even bring in someone's feature car, put it up on the hoist, check it out. But then on the flip side, we're going to have another section of the workshop that you guys can use. But to do that, first of all, we've got to set the place up. To kick things off, our chippy Todd got to work on setting up the frames for our storage rooms. The plan here is essentially to have a clean and dirty area. The clean area being for things like plumbing and electrical, and the dirty for cutting and grinding. Our media filming bay will comprise of a hoist and an assembly area. In essence, there should be enough room to be able to work on 2 cars at once. Joining the FullBOOST Garage team is our friend Luke Sears. Luke has a healthy appetite for all things performance, and at one stage piloted the quickest R31 Skyline in Australia. What do you think?
One of the nicest jobs you'll ever do, sanding. Sanding plaster. Luke and I have been here all day doing this.
I think that $500 is cheap now to pay this.
Trying to save some money, we thought we'd do it ourselves. So at the moment, we want to paint these walls. Obviously we just had them sheeted up. Our roof system is starting to take shape, but we want to paint. Before we can do that, we've got to get all of this sanding done. It's obviously the mess. I'm just about to start this last room here. Here's our secret room. You lost something, Luke.
My life. Those days. That's the naughty room. That's where the apprentice goes. Lost my shoe.
Dude, if you're going to do that, you need some real shoes.
It's so satisfying. That's great.
When do you ever get to do that? So 8 hours later, we're finally ready for paint. We're just trying some of this satin low sheen Emo special black paint that you have to have in every workshop, don't you? So Lance has put up a couple of new security lights. We're just going to test them out. Wow. New lighting looks awesome inside and out.
Having used platinum bollards previously, we reached out to them again to help out on the roller door security front. Back in 2019, we installed a 2-post hoist from Joel's Garage Gear with our good friend Broomy, which has been flawless. Since then, Joel's has updated their range with a new colour palette that would suit our bay perfectly, so it was a no-brainer to select one of their 4.5 tonne units. While the guys were installing that, we continued with the roof fit-out that incorporates around 100 Perspex panels.
Alright guys, just to give you a bit of an update what we're at, follow me. Now this bay is coming along really nicely. The guys from Joel's Garage Gear have put in one of their hoists. We've pretty much finished this, floating roof. It's come up unreal. I don't think it comes out on camera anywhere near as good as it is in person. At night time, it is awesome. These panels stay lit like this. It's probably better at night time. You could film in here 24/7. We've just started on these walls over here. There's going to be 3 bays here. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of broken Subarus here. But I assure you, there's no boxer engines in them. So this is one hoist bay. We're going to have a hoist bay here. And then where the trailer is, and this hoist is coming out, and then we'll have 2 more hoists here. So, a lot of work, but it's coming along well. New update soon.